In the last hour or so, the candidates have been whittled down to Rishi Sunak and Liz Truss. We can go live now to our political editor, Andy Bell, who's in Central Lobby in Westminster. And Andy, a bit of a surprise, a big blow, wasn't it, to Penny Mourdant, who, for much of the contest, was pretty safe in second place?
Yeah, she had been second down all the way through until the final round, but that was the round that mattered. To be honest, in the last 24 hours or so, it had felt as if things were moving against her and she was going to miss out, and so indeed it's proved. Let me just give you the numbers for this final round of voting by Conservative MPs here. So it was Rishi Sunak, 137, Liz Truss, 113, and then Penny Mourdant on 105. So Penny Mourdant goes out. That means Rishi Sunak and Liz Truss go through to face the Conservative Party membership in the country. About 160,000 of them now get to vote. And in fact, we've heard from both the two victors, if we can put it like that, the two who now are going to contend for the leadership. We've heard from both of them in the last hour. This is what they've had to say.
As you can see from the results that have just been declared, this has been a really close contest, and I'm really humbled that I've made it to the next stage. I'm grateful to all my colleagues for their support. All I've been doing all day today is talking to them, outlining my vision for the country, outlining how I'm the best person to beat Keir Starmer in the next election. And I'm delighted that I'll now be able to have that conversation with all our members and hopefully convince them too.
I'm absolutely delighted by the result. I want to thank all the colleagues who supported me and all the other candidates in the race. I think it's really important that we have this debate in the Conservative Party, and I'm the person who can go into number 10, I can hit the ground running and I can get things done, and I think that's what colleagues have voted for, and that's what I now want to take to Conservative members around the country.
So, Andy, one of those two will be our next Prime Minister, and it was also a big moment, wasn't it, today for our current Prime Minister?
That's right, the last Prime Minister's questions for Boris Johnson. He's been doing it for about 2.5 years, facing off against Sir Keir Starmer and other people asking questions. But by the time he comes back, and we all come back after the summer break, which is due to happen at the end of this week, there will be another person in charge to take over Prime Minister's questions. So this was his last one, and he used the opportunity to offer some advice to whoever is his successor.
Number one, stay close to the Americans. Stick up for the Ukrainians, stick up for freedom and democracy everywhere. Cut taxes and deregulate wherever you can to make this the greatest place to live and invest, which it is. Focus on the road ahead, but always remember to check the rear view mirror. And remember, above all, it's not Twitter that counts. It's the people that sent us here. We've transformed our democracy and restored our national independence, as my right honourable friend says. I've helped to get this country through a pandemic and helped save another country from barbarism. And frankly, that's enough to be going on with. Mission largely accomplished. For now, I want to thank everybody here, and hasta la vista, baby. Thank you.
It's not often that Arnold Schwarzenegger gets quoted in the Commons, Andy. And just remind us of the timescale of when he will be officially replaced.
Yeah, I think he was having a little play with us all, wasn't he there, Dan? He loved suggesting the idea that maybe we haven't seen the last of him. Who knows? He is certainly going to remain as an MP, but he remains also as Prime Minister all the way through the summer until September the 5th, when we will have whoever has won the contest in the Conservative Party membership will be named, and they will then go to the Palace on September the 6th to become Prime Minister. But he remains Prime Minister until then, until we get his successor chosen.